Imagine a world where the ground itself turns against you. A mysterious, catastrophic event has triggered massive, continent-shattering earthquakes, collapsing cities into rubble and swallowing entire coastlines into the sea. In the chaos that follows, society doesn't just crumble, it vanishes. You are left with nothing but the clothes on your back, a family to protect, and a desperate need to find safety in a landscape that is literally falling apart. Welcome to Nowhere to Turn, the complete series, the gripping, heart-pounding, and emotionally charged post-apocalyptic saga by Stacey Upton and Mike Kraus. If you love realistic disaster survival, intense family dynamics, and stories that explore the raw, unfiltered resilience of the human spirit when the earth itself becomes the enemy, this complete box set will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in survival fiction, blending the visceral terror of natural catastrophe with the profound, heartwarming reality of a family fighting to stay together. The narrative kicks off with the event, a sudden, violent series of seismic shifts that change the map of the world in minutes. Our protagonists, a diverse group of individuals thrown together by circumstance, find themselves navigating a nightmare scenario where every step could be their last. The atmosphere is thick with the dust of collapsed buildings, the roar of shifting tectonic plates, and the creeping dread of knowing no help is not coming. Upton and Kraus excel at capturing the psychological toll of constant instability, making every tremor, every landslide, and every encounter with desperate survivors feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is absolute ruin. At the core of the series' massive appeal is its spectacular, realistic disaster trope and the unrelenting, breathless pacing. This isn't just about scavenging for supplies, it's about navigating a world where the rules of physics have become your greatest threat. Watching the characters navigate treacherous terrain, manage dwindling resources, and use their wits to outsmart both the environment and hostile factions is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narrative brings the visceral impact of the struggle to life, making the rumble of the earth, the crash of falling debris, and the raw, emotional desperation of a parent's burden feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the terrifying environment and the survival mechanics, the soul of Nowhere to Turn lies in its characters and the heavy psychological burden of leadership. The protagonists aren't invincible superheroes, they are terrified, determined individuals pushed to their absolute breaking point. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with each other, a partnership built on love, mutual respect, and a shared desire to see the next sunrise. The audiobook format elevates these intimate, heartbreaking moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark and the devastating losses of friends feel just as impactful as the violent, desperate escapes. As the plot accelerates through the complete series, the pacing becomes a masterful, breathless escalation of stakes. The initial shock of the event gives way to the organized, brutal threat of warlord factions rising from the ashes, forcing the group into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation. The finale of the series delivers a massive, hard-earned payoff that resolves the immediate arc of their survival, culminating in a spectacular tactical defense that proves the human spirit can endure, even when the planet itself has turned against them. Nowhere to Turn, the complete series, is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. Stacey Upton and Mike Kraus have crafted a sprawling, complete epic that proves the most dangerous monster isn't the one outside the door. It's the fear that we've already lost ourselves. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the survivors. The world ended yesterday, but their fight for tomorrow is just beginning.